Okay, the last one is just kind of funny, but I just thought it was an interesting story that is very unique and doesn't happen to most people. Am I the asshole for cussing a guy out after he chummed the water we were diving in to attract sharks? A group of mates and I go out fishing and diving a few times a year. There are 4 core mates, but usually a couple extras tag along as well. Male 24, Darren, was allowed to come again after a mishap happened to us because he was casting like a loon last time he was allowed to come. I voted against it, but everyone else was fine to give him a second chance, so he got the invite. We went to a southern coast to do some snorkeling and spearfishing. The spot is known for sharks, but Michael had been there a few times before and swore by it, and we trust him. We all hopped into the boat and went out to the spot, but Darren decided against diving and wanted to stay on the boat and fish, so we said go for gold, and the rest of us jumped in. I was actually relieved by this because I did not trust him with a spear gun. We'd been in the water about 5 to 10 minutes when I noticed a red color in the water. My heart sank, immediately thinking the worst, and my dive partner and I immediately went to the surface to look around. We started swimming for the boat and noticed a commotion, which in my mind confirmed my fears, but when I climbed on, the others were on board and looked fine. I was still panicked and asked about the blood in the water and whose it was. That's when Michael told us that Darren fucking chummed the water with some blackened up mullet to attract sharks to catch. I went the F off. I honestly can't remember what I said exactly, but it was along the lines of him being the dumbest person to ever be shat onto this planet. Darren tried explaining that he wanted to catch something big to impress us since he was still feeling insecure about the last time I said he wasn't good enough. You risked our lives to boost your ego? How can I trust someone like that to be around? He went home early shortly after we got back to shore, and the rest of us said good riddance, but Michael brought up that he didn't mean to put us in harm's way and that he just wanted to fit in.
What was he meaning to do when he put chum in the water?
He was meaning to attract sharks so that he could catch it and impress them. I personally don't feel like an asshole, but it's true that he didn't have any bad intentions. I also know I'm biased as I already had a low opinion of Darren going into this, so I thought I'd hand the judgment over to you. Am I the asshole for yelling at a guy for attracting sharks to the water we were diving in?
No, there's one asshole on that trip, and it's Darren.
Darren's an idiot. I hate to say it. Actually, I don't. He's such an idiot, and I would do the same thing, and I feel like you don't have to be a fishing expert to know that food makes sharks aggressive. Animals aggressive in general.
What are we doing?
Wild animals.
I'm not saying I don't want to see a shark in the flesh. I'm saying I don't want an angry, aggressive, hungry shark while I'm alone in the water with nothing to defend myself.
And being in bloody water, sharks can't even see. Like, they're just going off what they smell. If it was clear water, you would be able to see the shark coming. They would be able to see you. This is horrible. I mean,
what have you learned in school, Darren?
Of course, OP is not the asshole, and Darren is an idiot.
Darren, you're worthless and you're ugly.
I know that story is like so, it's like, am I the asshole? No, you're not. There's not much to say. But I just thought it was so interesting because so few people, I feel like, have experienced something like that.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
Yeah. So few people have been diving with sharks while some idiot on the boat threw chum in the water in order to attract sharks.
Thank God so few people have been through this. Yeah, no, there is not much to discuss. Darren, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry that this happened to OP. Do I want to go swimming with a shark someday? Yes. If someone throws chum in the water, you're dead. You're done. You're canceled. You're going in.
You're done. You're done. And Darren's never getting invited back on this fishing boat. Obviously, the overall vote was not the asshole. Darren's dumb.